targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Now available at urbannerdsbeats.com.
Because there are a lot of people in this country who do not like black women.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
And just like Ned Stark said at the beginning,
Winter is coming.
Winter is always coming.
Now available at
We need her. We need our weed. I don't wear it, but we need it.
Now available at urbannerdsbeats.com.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Now available at urbannerdsbeats.com.
These angry, mad, opportunistic, lying black women.
Y'all see a woman whose mom died, her dad died, her grandma died. She has no immediate family. She goes hot girl, outside single. She gets in a relationship with you. She stops the hot girl stuff. She gets even slimmer in the gym. She do Kegels. She respect herself. She stops with the hot girl ish and makes lovey-dovey songs to where her fans get mad at her. She keeps her profile low. She buys you gifts, and then you cheat on her. Not only ruining her trust in you, but also taking away the family that she had, because she was sitting courtside with your mama. She was cooking in the kitchen, feeding your father.
Everybody, Klay Thomas allegedly cheated on Megan Thee Stallion. And apparently Megan Thee Stallion is a 40-year-old orphan, and Thomas just took her only family away from her. I didn't know. I didn't realize this nigga is dastardly. He took her family away from her. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We are getting into some celebrity gossip because, you know, apparently it's a slow news day. There's absolutely nothing else in the world that's interesting that happened lately to talk about. We're going to talk about some celebrity gossip lately, y'all. So I've been thinking about this Megan Thee Stallion thing, and somebody else mentioned this somewhere along the way in the internet, and I've been thinking about this idea. Why are Black women, or women in general, get like this, but why are Black women in particular so invested in Megan Thee Stallion getting her a Klay Thompson, you know, a light-skinned good man? Isn't that what we all learned from Tyler Perry movies? Every heartbroken, downtrodden, abused by every man in her life Black woman, the one thing she desperately needs, and the only thing maybe that can save her, is the love of a good light-skinned man. And she had her a good light-skinned man, and now she don't.
Growing a lasting relationship, expecting a ring, expecting love, marriage, and she gave you a chance. I didn't even know he was cheating in his previous relationships. I didn't know the man. I knew Megan. This was Megan's little boyfriend to me. So you see all of that. You going out your prime, you getting old. You don't know if you want to be monogamous. You don't know if you want to be monogamous, but you got your mama cooking in the kitchen with this lady.
You know, it's interesting too. In a lot of ways, what she's, at least what this girl is talking about, and what we kind of can watch from the outside looking in, is it's confirming, is just another example of the manosphere is right about certain things, right? Young women who are in the prime of their life, they would rather thot around and you know, hot girl your whole 20-year decade, right? Your entire 20s is hot girl summer or whatever. And then eventually, after all of this parading and hot girling, and I mean, basically Megan Thee Stallion branded twerking, you know what I mean? Like, bitches were twerking before Meg, but Megan made it like a brand, you know what I mean? And so she was twerking all over the place, twerking all over the globe, really. And she decides, you know what? I've twerked enough. I've hoed enough. I've partied and bullshitted enough. Go get me a good, God-fearing, light-skinned man, and I'm going to be all right. And I think a lot of women have this collective desire to just hoe around until one day they're rescued by a good-looking man. May or may not be light-skinned, but they want them a good man, you know? They want them a good, God-fearing man to come and you know, be with them after their life of thottery.
You don't know if you want to be monogamous, but you have your dad talking about how much they love this girl and how much they want to keep continuing to be around this woman. You don't know if you want to be monogamous, but she lowers her profile so you can continue to shine, and she wanted to be that supportive woman for you.
You know, in a way too, listening to this chick, because she's really into this shit. It's crazy how into this a lot of people are, you know, because on the one hand, like, I'm literally talking about it, so therefore I care. But really what fascinates me about this is not even Megan Thee Stallion or Klay Thompson, like, who really cares? But the reaction, you know, having this internet thing, this internet is giving us a peek into the soul of America. We're like collectively watching the id of America, Black America right now. And you bitches are crazy. I swear, you bitches are crazy. I feel no sympathy for anything that happens to you whatsoever in life. You chicks are really nuts.
These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
A lot of these women on the internet, especially, it's mostly young black women on the internet. Not even young, there's a bunch of old biddies too. But a lot of these women on the internet, they feel like they've taken a collective L on behalf of Megan Thee Stallion. Like, as Megan twerks, so shall the rest of them twerk, right? And as Megan took her twerking to heights never known before, Megan was twerking on a presidential level. Ain't none of you bitches ever seen nothing like that before. And you don't know how much faith and inspiration she gave to a lot of project bitches in the world who ain't gonna never be shit. All right. She gave a lot of hope to a lot of ain't gonna be shit bitches. And what they're watching right now is the sound of the heartbreak of millions of ain't gonna be shit bitches right now. Because they just thought that if Megan could do it, if Megan could get the love of a good light-skinned man, then one day a good light-skinned man was going to come and love them too. But all you ain't never going to be shit bitches are exactly where you belong, and so is Megan.
It was to the point to where men were on Megan's side when she was dropping lovey-dovey music. They was like, she got a man now. She moving like she got a man. Do you know how bad it's got to be if even the niggas was on that? Mind you, you play.
Don't get me started on these niggas. Wait till I show you these niggas. I really can't stand these niggas. There's something about the internet that brings out the worst in everybody, apparently. And every time something like this happens, you know, there's a black woman in trouble. A dark-skinned bitch stubbed her toe in the middle of the night. One of you niggas is jumping in front of a bullet to come and save her, bro. I swear to God. And you niggas is on the internet wrapping your cape around Megan Thee Stallion. You niggas got to be stopped.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
Play in the NBA. So she, being 5'9" and built well, from genetics of tall women, would have guaranteed you NBA babies. Your lineage would have been secure.
They were plotting this nigga future through Meg Thee Stallion, y'all. They had it all figured out. We were gonna have some nice re-blacked NBA babies, because you know Klay Thompson, he's like mixed or whatever, so he's kind of walking the line of blackness. But Megan Thee Stallion would have brought him all the way back home. You feel me? We could have got you some black babies. They would have been NBA pedigree, and they would have had the hip-hop pedigree. They had this whole thing figured out. A lot of these never gonna be shit bitches were living incredibly vicariously through Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, right? And what we're watching right now, what you're hearing, is the sound of whole heartbreak.
She would have loved to take care of those children and been a part of that family and locked in all the way with you. She would have moved into a family home if you had one, okay? Took care of your family because that's what she did for hers. And you cheated and disrespected her. There's going to be no woman of that caliber who will love you ever again or will trust you with their life.
What
ever.
Caliber? When you say caliber, lady, I don't understand how you're using that word. What caliber of Megan Thee Stallion? I mean, what caliber of woman is Megan Thee Stallion really? You're talking about her like, I don't know, like what's a good caliber of woman to compare her to? You know, she's not a nun. You know what I mean? She's not Claire Huxtable. You niggas talking like he was cheating on Claire Huxtable. Anyway.
Ever. The only women you will now be able to have or wannabes of this one ex. And she has a fan base so strong that it is going to split men and women up again this summer.
Yeah, I hear these hoes is on a cheating spree now. I heard these hoes have declared war on all the men in their lives on behalf of Megan. These bitches are riding for the Stallion, y'all. They are riding for Megan Thee Stallion. Is war is up. You niggas didn't do your wrong. You niggas just didn't do right, all right? It's not even about you. It's about the man next to you. You didn't stop Klay Thompson from breaking Meg's heart, and so now the women have decided we're all cheating on our men this summer. Yeah, listen, it's the internet, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's the internet. This is how they roll. Someone on Instagram, he says, "Attention, all hot girls. We will be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't drink. Cheat first." The hoes have spoken. Thus saith the hoes. Cheat first.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
Again, we thought shit was sweet. It was like, you know what, Meg, at least you got this. We've been arguing on the internet, but you know, Meg got this. Megan, we got you. She was buying gifts. They both Aquariuses. They having a great time. They celebrating each other. She was celebrating you. Posted all those things with you. Had everybody on the internet talk about Klay. We're so jealous of you. You're doing fantastic right now. Lock in. And you fumbled the ball. Thought this what you do. Thought you played. How you dropped the ball and you got a professional contract. Y'all see a woman whose mom died, her dad died.
So Klay Thompson has allegedly cheated on Megan Thee Stallion, and all Klay Thompson did was prove that, hey, even the nice guy is a problem.
They out here calling nice guys the problem now. Klay Thompson was supposed to be Megan's chance to get her a good light-skinned man, and even good light-skinned men are the problem now. No nigga is safe, y'all. Every man is a terrible man now. There are no good men. Only good times. Damn, I should put that on a t-shirt and sell it to bitter bitches. There are no good men, only good times. Hashtag the Hoodservative.
Even the nice guy is a problem. A lot of men with money don't believe in monogamy. But the sad part about that situation is if you don't believe in a monogamous relationship, then don't be in one. Just let the women know up front that that's something that you're not trying to do. All right, instead of getting a relationship. But a lot of men believe in what's convenient to them.
It just kills me. I don't know how to cure this particular affliction, because it's something that happens to a lot of men. I wonder, maybe is it mostly Western men? Because, outside of the West, we really, the world is really, really unkind to women outside of the West, right? And I wonder if this is a Western thing, but we really have this problem where anytime a celebrity or any woman really has a bad time with a man, there's always a bunch of men out there to go out and make all this content. A lot of these men are just horrible people. This is why you can't deal with a lot of these men. I understand why you ladies hate all these men. There's always some dude out there trying to, put on the I'm not like him jacket.
They don't tell the truth up front. And that's stupid. If you don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, let the women know and stop leading them on. because you have a lot of broke men who don't have money like Klay, that don't believe in being monogamous, but they'll be monogamous while they're broke, and after that woman builds them up, right? Or they build together or whatever, and he finally comes into some paper. Now he believes he should have a variety.
Why are you even talking like that? That was not Klay Thompson. The nigga is an NBA star. He was up way before Meg came around. And he'll be up after Meg is not talked about anymore. He'll still be in the NBA Hall of Fame. Megan will never make it into any good Hall of Fame. She's going to make it into the whole Hall of Fame. I give y'all my vote. Meg Thee Stallion for the whole Hall of Fame, but she ain't going to never make it into a real Hall of Fame.
Of women. And when Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson got together, I really wanted them to work out. I was one of the ones advocating.
I really wanted them to work out. Why? Why? What kind of man really wants Meg Thee Stallion to be happy in life? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, what kind of man actually wants Megan Thee Stallion to win in life? Let me pull something up to you. Let me show you guys something. This is her reputation. Like, I'm not even just being a hater for the sake of hatred. But, you know, I could do that. We could do that. Because God knows I love some good old-fashioned hate.
Oh man, hate.
Look at this right here. This is a list of Megan Thee Stallion's her known roster, like her NBA roster. All the niggas that have had allegedly some type of relationship and or sexual encounter with Megan Thee Stallion, right? None of these men like her anymore. Every man that she ever slept with hates her after the fact. Everyone, every single one has nothing good to say about her, right? Which maybe Jay-Z, because you know she still works for him technically. But I'm just saying, when everybody hates you, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. On top of the fact that you got your last nigga locked up for a gun that you shot off. Everybody watched you. Everybody saw you get on TV and play the victim. And now you got this nigga on TV. I really wanted it to work out for Megan. What kind of man wants good things for her?
And he finally comes into some paper. Now he believes he should have a variety of women. And when Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson got together, I really wanted them to work out. I was one of the ones advocating for their relationship because a whole bunch of men were getting up on here talking about Megan Thee Stallion don't deserve a high value man. Klay Thompson can do way better in Free Tory.
Free Tory and Klay Thompson about to do way better. Klay Thompson can do way better off the rebound. Like, a nigga could do way better with a no-look pull-up jumper. The nigga just gonna do way better. The nigga whole career is built on doing way better. So we really don't even have any worries about Klay Thompson having a hard time. Low-key free Klay too, by the way. Klay didn't do nothing wrong. No man has ever been wrong for cheating on Megan Thee Stallion. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd with the 5-ball. They went from 4B to cheat first. Wow. Just when you thought they were done with us men. Bro, they can't 4B their way out of a paper bag, bro. What do you mean?
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
Yet allegedly, Klay Thompson is the problem. He's the same man. You know why he's the same man? Because women get the same man. Point blank, period. So Klay Thompson has allegedly cheated on Megan Thee Stallion.
You heard what I said, ladies. You heard it here first. Ladies, listen to me. There are no good men left. There are only good times. Behave accordingly.
Y'all, this Megan and Klay Thompson thing is messing me up because Klay Thompson is dead wrong, and he's wrong because he took a family from her. You already know this woman does not have a mom and dad or grandma. She has no family, and you gave her that. You have mom and daddy all up in her face. She over there, she cooking food, daddy licking the plate, and you took that from her because you're a greedy person.
Yeah, you took that family. You were supposed to give her happiness and a family. You know what's crazy? Look at where we are in the world right now. Once upon a time, men used to look at women like, you're supposed to give me a family. Now y'all looking at Klay like he was supposed to give Meg a family. That's not how this is supposed to work. He's not supposed to give her family. She's supposed to give him family. And low-key, almost every woman who's ever been dumped, you failed the can't give me a family test, all right? That's really what dating ultimately boils down to. Do you have the qualities of the type of woman that I think can give me a family? And Megan, you know, little grown-ass orphan bitch, you ain't got the family bonding aura. Megan has zero maternal aura. You have no nurturing aura. Your aura smell like Henny and Black and Miles. Your aura give off Henny and Black and Miles.
You can't keep your thing to yourself. And that is so unfortunate to see because you could have left her alone. You could have. You have seen, it's not secret of all the things she has gone through. It has been very much in the public. And then you gonna come in, you gonna get the house, and y'all moving together. You got dad, and she going to the games with mom.
You bitches really wanted, y'all really wanted this nigga's family. And you know what? Low key, you got to think about like the female psyche at work right now. Like when you really like a rich nigga and you got a lot of cachet around you, they're not even just trying to get you because you got rich dick. They trying to get a piece of everything. Busting a move on your mom, about to get in close with your sister, might bust a move on her one day in the future. I'm gonna twerk in front of your pops just to check that nigga temperature. They really, really trying to get all up in your network. This is why rich niggas hire a motherfucker to get rid of their girlfriends and shit. Like, yo, break up with this bitch for me, all right? I need you to take all of her belongings and move her out for me.
Give her all this stuff, a family. And you take that from her because you are a greedy person. That is sick. That is a sick thing. That is a horrible thing to do to somebody. Because you can't.
Klay Thompson, you are a sick man, all right? You broke up with the 2023 to 2026 twerking champion of the world, all right? The uncontested twerk champ of the world. And you gonna cheat on that? You ain't never gonna get a bitch that twerks like that, ever.
You can't keep that control. It is so important. A lot of men lack it. A lot. And I'm so proud of Meg because of her situation. I could understand why somebody like her would stay.
You know what's crazy? This is why, like, low-key, you kind of have to have just a little, don't go overboard, because I know how you niggas get. Don't OD with this shit, but on a certain level, you do have to have a little bit of just passive, casual hatred for women as a species. I know that sounds crazy, Cat. So just to the casual observer, I know that sounds crazy, right? But think about this, right? Your average woman across the world, right? This isn't a black thing. This isn't a white thing. This isn't unique to Asians or Guatemalans or anything. This is a woman thing, hands down, across the world. Your average woman would rather see hoes win than good men. I'm telling you, that is the truth. That is the most absolute baseline truth of women all across the globe. They are happier watching hoes win than good men. That is the plain reality of it. And once you come to that realization, it's like, you know what? You probably do deserve everything that happens to you in life.
I got a family. I don't have that. I can see why she would stay in the situation, but that also shows that these other women out there, you got no excuse, baby.
Yeah. You know what? You're right, True Hype. No hate, just indifference. Because that is the vibe of indifference. You know, you do deserve everything that ever happens to you in life, right? That's me being indifferent. No hate, just a firm burning indifference, all right? But shout out to True Hype before. You had the $5 super chat. Meg wasn't even looking for marriage. I don't understand the hang up. A celebrity breakup. Never saw that one coming. This whole thing goofy. Because you know, the internet makes everybody a goofy, bro. It's really hard for most people to internet and not be goofy. This is why the best internet users are like the passive observers. They don't post much. They don't create content much. They just, you know, watch the madness. Because if you get too sucked in, it will induce a bit of madness. You know what I mean?
You got no excuse to be staying with a man that don't care for you, that are going against the things you have set, your boundaries. You have no excuse. If Megan can do it, you can do it too. Leave that man today. Pronto.
Didn't I tell you? That is basically like the spirit that we're working with. If Megan can do it, you can do it too, right? Lead that man too. I'm just saying that, like, that is the spirit of the day that we're up against. These women are diabolical.
He thought she was gonna be Shorty really thought she was gonna be his fifth ring, bro.
Shout out to Academics. Academics was on this shit from the jump. He was on this before it even melted down. He was waiting for the meltdown. We all knew. We all knew.
Like, is she dumb? You think my nigga Klay Thompson, nigga? Playboy Klay?
Academics low-key one of my favorite haters. Academic need to get an award for his hating. There's not a lot of people can hate like DJ Academics, y'all. Best to ever do it, man. This is why they hate him, because he's such a prolific, proficient hater.
Oh man, hate.
Won 4 championships, a part of the Splash Brothers with Stephen Curry, one of the most iconic teams ever. And his future was be monogamous with you? Yo, this chick thinks she Aisha, man. Get her out the paint, man. What? Your fruit jams in the chat.
What did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you a few minutes ago? You are not, no man is wrong for cheating on Megan Thee Stallion, all right? Yeah, we're judging you by your resume. You are cursed to heartbreak. Every time you try to get a good man, it's going to burn for you. You know what you got to do? You got to just stick to ain't shit niggas and hope you just roll CeeLo or something like that. You just better hope you hit Lucky 7. Just keep going for ain't shit niggas until one day you hit crap. Boom. One day you just might make it. That's the only path left to you. That is it. Because, you know, I think karma has to kick in at some point. And I think that's the karma for young women who've been hoeing around. Every time you try to lock in with a good man, for a million different reasons, it's just not going to work out right.
I find the Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breakup to be somewhat poetic. So Megan Thee Stallion outed Klay Thompson and said that.
And then I'll tell you, I hate these internet niggas, man. These internet niggas, they have the worst cape ever. And they can't wait to show it off, too. Just waiting for a chance to pull on that cape.
He was cheating, right? And before you red pill niggas say any fucking thing, don't. Because I'm on y'all fucking head right now.
It's always these red pill niggas, man. It's always these manosphere niggas. You niggas are the problem. Honestly, low-key, the manosphere is probably the reason why Megan Thee Stallion can't keep a good man. Low-key, I bet you Klay Thompson started listening to Manosphere podcast. Klay Thompson, he was listening to like Fresh and Fit. And he was like, you know what? Women really do deserve less. Nigga was listening to Top G. He was listening to Andrew Tate.
Remember when Klay and Megan first got together, the red pill niggas was getting on here talking about, she ain't your girl, it's just your turn, and all of that stuff. Demeaning Megan Thee Stallion, talking about her character, acting like she was the one to watch out for in the relationship. Like, who want to be with a Megan Thee Stallion? The men were getting on here acting like Klay Thompson was the prize, right? And that's because they want to fuck Klay, but that's for a different video for a different day.
It's always with the gayness, bro. They're always leaning into homosexual innuendos and shit.
Yeah, what are they coming to church doing? Being gay.
This just proves that a good man is still worse than the average woman, or even the women that y'all think are below average. Because y'all was up here, you red pill motherfuckers was up here trying to act like Megan Thee Stallion was a below average woman, which is laughable.
No, she's a drunk with a questionable history in her relationships. Like I said, none of her exes can speak well of her. Ain't no man in this world say he fumbled Megan Thee Stallion. Put it that way. No nigga in the entertainment industry has came forward and said that, you know what, I fumbled Megan Thee Stallion. None of these niggas, all right? French Montana, Partisan Fontaine, Tory Craig, Tory Lanez, Blueface, random security guards. None of these niggas ever said, you know what, I fumbled a Meg Thee Stallion. That was on me, bro. I should be a better man. Meg Thee Stallion there ain't no nigga ever want to be a better man because of Meg Thee Stallion. Matter of fact, I bet you if you date Meg Thee Stallion, that shit brings out the worst in you. I guarantee you, dating a Meg Thee Stallion probably bring out the worst in you. Nigga Klay Thompson got darker and shit. He literally made the nigga darker. He was getting more niggerish with Meg Thee Stallion. Nigga was bopping harder and shit. Soon as he break up, you know what the nigga said? Soon as he broke up with her, you know what? I'm going over my homie's house to play some chess, right? Soon as he got over Meg Thee Stallion, the nigga got back to light-skinned activities and shit. I'm telling you, the nigga she was bringing the worst out of him. That's why he cheated on her. She brings the worst out of you. There's no man in the entire industry that said, I fumbled Meg Thee Stallion.
On any level, physically, mentally, financially, on whatever fucking level, Megan Thee Stallion is anything but average or below average. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is fucking way higher than average, right? But her character is that of an average woman. I think Megan Thee Stallion's character.
You know what? You're probably right. Her character is that of the average black woman that we criticize all the time around these parts. It's the character of Keisha.
Is that of an average woman. That is what I would expect from an average woman, the way that Megan Thee Stallion acts. And that's no slight to Megan Thee Stallion, and that's no knock on the average woman. I think that the average woman has a shit ton of integrity, and the average man, or in this case,
he thinks the average woman has a shit ton of integrity. Where to start with that? First of all, the abortion rates are way too high for me to believe that. Shout out to True Hype with the $2. Probably have a baby and twerk on the crib. Oh, God. If Klay knocked Meg Thee Stallion up, she wouldn't even be in the labor room going that. She wouldn't be doing all that therapeutic breathing. Meg would twerk the baby out. Meg would get up in there. She would be in the doctor's, she'd be in the surgical room, in the delivery room, with her gown on, her little surgical bonnet, and she would be up there on the hospital bed, on her hands and knees, twerking the baby out. My body, yada, 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 yada. And then the baby gonna fall out. And doctor smacks the baby, cries. That's how Meg is gonna get. Listen, that's what happens when you get Meg Thee Stallion pregnant. She gonna twerk the baby out. And the baby first word is gonna be body, yada, 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 yada. And you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be so hurt. The whole thing is just gonna make you hate life.
The way above average man, the high value man, still has far less integrity, still has far worse character than the average woman. So when we say that, the best man is an average woman, and I told y'all before, I don't even think that that's true. This is what I'm talking about. The average man, or I'm sorry, a high value man isn't even as good as an average woman. A high value man.
Now high value men aren't even as good as average women. So average women deserve better than even a high value man. I'm trying to figure out the math on that one. An average woman deserves even better than a high value man. What did I say earlier? What did I tell you earlier? There are no good men left, only good times.
How do it equivalent?
Now, even the high value man is too low value for the average woman. The exchange rate on pussy is retarded right now. This is why a lot of dudes are just sitting it out. They're just holding their money. They're waiting until inflation bottoms out. The exchange rate going on right now is retarded.
The best man is an average woman. And I told y'all before, I don't even think that that's true. This is what I'm talking about. The average man, or I'm sorry, a high value man isn't even as good as an average woman. A high value man will still abuse. He will still cheat. He will still fuck it up.
What do you think an average woman would do, though? This like in 2026, after all that we know, after all that we've seen in this year of our Lord, niggas really out here thinking women are just good. Just generally, just good. Just 9 times out of 10, 11 hours out of the day, twice on Sundays, they really think just women out here being good. That is like the last thing that you should believe. After we almost had Kamala, after we almost had Hillary Clinton, after how many episodes of Power, after all the Real Housewives of every goddamn thing in this goddamn country, niggas really out here thinking women are good.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
Isn't even as good as an average woman. A high value man will still abuse. He will still cheat. He will still fuck it up. With all the money in the world, with all the resources in the world, with all the opportunities in the world to do the right thing, he will somehow find a way to do the wrong thing. That is the moral of the story. I find the Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
And Klay Thompson, I want you to know that when you feel like the internet is about to come up off your neck, just know the world and the universe is going to step right down on it again. And then they just going to take turns whopping you in the head. You lost your mind? And then to bring that lady into your family when she really doesn't have any physical family here.
Bro, what is this bum ass shit? I ain't never heard of a bitch begging for family. What is, I like, all right, it's one thing, you ain't got no money, he got money, cool, whatever. Now you need a family too? It's bad enough a nigga, you know, I'll pay your rent, I'll buy your clothes, I'll cook your dinner too, I'll share my mom and dad with you. Like, bro, they keep just raising the bar for what a nigga supposed to do. Now you got to share your mom and dad. You took away your good parents. You know she ain't got no good parents. You know she was born on the bathroom floor of a crack house. Like, what that got to do with me? Why I got to give up my mom and dad? Now when you break up, when you get a divorce, she keeps your parents too now, by the way. No bullshit. No bull. Sometimes you don't even divorce. Look, listen, I dumped my baby mama. That bitch took my mom with her. I was like, hold the fuck up. Hold up. First of all, I didn't realize we were splitting assets. Second of all, mom, you choose this bitch? Listen, bro, when you break up, the parents go with the bitch, bro. That's how it is now. That's how it is. It wasn't always like this. We used to be a real country. But nowadays, when you break up, she takes the parents too, apparently.
You lost your mind? And then to bring that lady into your family when she really doesn't have any physical family here, that's like a special kind of hell for you coming to you. Girl, good night.
They want this nigga to burn. Burn, light-skinned nigga, burn.
Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation is you all's generation of my generation's Halle Berry and Eric Benet. When that situation happened, everybody was saying, oh my God, Halle was voted the most beautiful woman in the world. How could Eric do that to her? And just like you guys are saying, oh my God.
You know, there's another thing too that's crazy. And I think men are guilty of this too, because, you know, there's a phenomenon called the halo effect where like just attractive people are just given the benefit of the doubt compared to like less attractive people, generally speaking. And a lot of people on the internet have this idea that because Megan Thee Stallion is Megan Thee Stallion, That's the last pussy that will ever work for you. Like after you get some med coochie, your dick just supposed to stop working for anybody else. You know what I mean? And there's this idea that because a woman is so attractive, that other women are no longer attractive. And it's like, you being pretty ain't never stopped the dick from fucking. Like, I don't know why women assume that because she's pretty, she'll never get cheated on. And then you got to understand how the male mind works too. Niggas ain't shit, by the way, but it is what it is. We thrive in our ain't shitness. But when it comes to like a really pretty face, if I can get one, I can get another one. It really is that simple. All right. It has no deeper math than that, right? If I can get one, I can get another one. Like, don't think you done made it this far in life and you're the first pretty woman that he's ever encountered, right? But for some reason, a woman hits a certain level on that attractiveness scale, and it's like, this pussy will keep you here forever. Like, I don't know, maybe you need more. Maybe you need more. Beautiful women get cheated on all the time. And you know what? Ballers get cheated on all the time too, right? Rappers get cheated on all the time. Rich niggas, rich drug dealers with bad bitches get cheated on all the time, right? Everybody gets cheated on all the time, apparently. Nobody's safe out here.
Meg did all this. She's a baddie. And look what he did. He still cheated. Something my husband said, and we've been together for over 30 years. Something he said way back when still rings truth. When people would say, oh my God, Tracy, what is it about you? Oh my God, you got a good man. He didn't like that because that was giving credit to me for him and his character. Roll with me. Halle Berry, as beautiful as she was, she couldn't stop Eric Benet from cheating on her because it didn't have nothing to do with her.
You know what? I think she's cooking.
It's like Meg, no matter how bad she is, she couldn't stop Klay from doing her the way he did her because this ain't never been about her. It's about the man or the person that's cheating. It's their issues with themselves. So if you see somebody getting done right, it has to do with the values of the person that's doing right. It's not on the other person.
Right.
The Stallion.
I'm not faithful because you're a bad bitch. I'm faithful because I'm him, bitch. You thought your coochie did this. I was who I was before I got here.
So Klay Thompson has.
Klay, you had a multi-millionaire and she was willing to cook. Like, nigga, what? And nigga.
Shirtless TikToks are like some of my least favorite content. I don't know. For whatever reason, I just feel like niggas don't need to be showing their nipples on TikTok. Why are you live streaming your nipples, bruh? You ain't gonna get no extra likes for this. This is not how the internet works.
Y'all wasn't eating shrimp Alfredo and chicken Alfredo and Rotel. Like, bro, you had a woman who willing to. You had a woman that is willing to cook, like will take the time out of her day, and she is a whole multimillionaire. She can hire a chef. Both of y'all can, but she still cook.
There's something really fascinating. Yeah, I tell you, it's very like, not totally, but in America, you see this almost always in Black culture more than anywhere else, really. The amount of dick watching that happens in Black America. Like, niggas really do live vicariously through each other's dicks, bro. And I know that is a heavy pause comment. That is a totally paused comment, but I gotta point it out. You niggas be living vicariously through each other's dicks, bro. You niggas gotta stop it. You gotta stop it. The bitches are watching you live vicariously through other niggas' dicks, bro.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay.
Like, bro, don't show off your girl to me. Don't show me videos of girls you're fucking with. Don't tell me the tales of the times you had a chick doing. I don't need to get excited about the things that you've done with chicks, bro. But there are dudes who are like that. Like, bro, what was she like? What was it like? And what did you do next? Like, bro, you niggas really be living vicariously through other niggas' dick. And then when a nigga don't be fucking a bitch the way you think he should, you get mad at the nigga. Like this nigga right here.
You know how hard it is to come by a woman who want to cook?
Look at this nigga. Living vicariously through Klay Thompson. You and him both lost the baddie, didn't you? Y'all both feel like you just messed one up, huh? Like you should do better, right?
Klay, your daddy ain't never had no food like G. You had a woman who liked to cook. Klay, you had a And
I really don't. This is just me, maybe, professional internet hater and all that. But I'm just like, maybe I don't think she was the cook y'all think she was. I am not sure that Megan Thee Stallion was, Chef Boyardee on them pots. Fried fish and spaghetti is not 5-star cuisine, all right?
Cheating on a good person is like throwing away a diamond and picking up a rock.
Megan Thee Stallion. When did Meg become a good person, y'all? And didn't I tell you this? I said this on just my other stream yesterday, just the other day. I told you this and I'm standing on this. All right, you can put this on my tombstone. Female rappers are not good people. There is no female rapper that's a good person. Name one. Name one. I know the first thing you niggas want to say is Lauryn fucking Hill. No, she's not a good person. No, there is no female rapper who's a good person. I'm telling you. There's something about the nature of the business. If you was a good person, you'd have went into banking or something. If you were a good person, you would have went into gospel. No, there's nobody who's a good person that's doing female rap. Rap in general, I'm with you on that one. Rappers in general aren't good people. I'm willing to even go there with you, right? None of my favorite rappers growing up are good people. But Megan Thee Stallion, apparently, she done washed her vagina in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. The bitch is purified and holy now.
Cheating on a good person is like throwing away a diamond and picking up a rock. She confirmed in a statement to TMZ that they have split, and she took to her Instagram story to say, cheating had me around your whole family playing house.
I know this nigga did not dig in the crates and pull out MC Lyte. The OG hip-hop lesbian, you know how many young women got turned out listening to MC Lyte? Do you understand do you not understand lesbian culture? I think lesbians are more, I don't know, who's more aggressive sexually? Lesbians or gay men? Because lesbians have a whole thing of, turning girls out. Whereas like with gay men, it's just straight up like literally criminal behavior. And I heard a thing, but we're not even gonna get into that. But no, I know you did not bring up the OG hip-hop lesbian as an example of female rappers being good people. No, bro. You can't do this to me. Not today. Just trust me on that one, all right? Today's the day we all grow up. Female rappers are not good people.
Got cold feet holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Are you kidding me? Do men cheat because they can or because they don't value what they have? Like, what?
Literally that. I wish it was deeper and philosophically heavier. I wish there was like some grand hero's journey that a nigga be going on. But in reality, dudes do it because it's easy for them. Like the niggas that cheat the most have the easiest time with women. That's literally how that works. The dudes that cheat the most tend to be the guys that women are after them too. And chicks really want it to be like, you know, some type of spiritual thing. Like, no, it's just dick pussy. It's like a magnetic pull.
Wait, what's really what? And I'm so glad that she's choosing to leave, because what people fail to realize is dating feels so messed up right now because things like cheating become normalized. Whether you believe it or not, it's not just celebrity drama. When cheating is normalized, it trickles down to everybody, and it's literally how dating culture is shaped. So big ups to Megan.
Nigga, American man said there was a time I did it for the love of the game. Not the love of the game. Oh my God. What does that even look like? I'm just out here dunking on bitches at the nightclub for the love of the game. I don't even know what that life is like. I'm just saying. I don't know. You know what? Because generally speaking, I'm generally like not a cheating type of dude. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to work that hard anyway. You know what I mean? They're not falling in my lap every day. So it's not like I'm just walking outside getting it. So at the same time, you know, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to just keep grind mode. You know what I mean? However, I listen, I've known, I've had way too many homeboys and I'm watching them go. And, you know, for certain guys, it does become like habit. Like a nigga just out there shooting free throws and shit. For some reason, what you just said just reminded me of that line from Paid in Full. This is American Man in Paid in Full.
Nigga like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know, like Bird, Magic or something.
And look. This me over here shit. This me over here. Like, yo, my baby mom just tried to shoot me, nigga. American Man, like, bro, I love the game. I love this home.
Like Bird, Magic or
I'm not quitting
something.
this shit never.
Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
Me, I'm over here like, bro, nah, man. These bitches trying to kill me. I think these bitches trying to kill me, bro. This nigga American Man, like, bro, I can't stop. I love the game. I love the game. I can't stop. Won't quit.
I kind of feel bad for Meg, because if you put your pride to the side against your better judgment, ignoring your intuition about a person and your past, give them a fighting chance, even go public with them, only for them to then say they don't want a monogamous relationship. And to have someone like Shaq predict that the relationship would fail within his first 6 weeks, although he was off by a few months. Something he knows that we don't know. In all honesty, we really didn't see what Klay Thompson is like behind closed doors. We seen the pictures that Meg posted and the content that they've gave us, but we don't know his personality truly. Leaves me.
You know what? I can't even fault women for living vicariously through other women, because that's really what celebrity culture really is. But like, you know, watching dudes, like I said, dudes be kind of low-key living vicariously or bicariously, as Red Illusion typed in the chat. And that shit is crazy to watch when dudes do it. Like, I expect women to be this way. You know what I mean? Shout out to True Hype with the 5-ball. Meg and cooking go together like peanut butter and ketchup. Wanting to cook is absurd. Due to the NBA basketball, I'm sure he can get a basketball star. I'm sure he can get a plate. You know, that's another thing I too like. I don't know. Cooking for your man feels like an incredible flex when you're like in the regular blue collar world, right? Like when you're living in the regular blue collar, middle to upper middle class, definitely the working class life, and you happen to get an attractive woman who's like well-mannered, got a nice personality, and she's like domestic and she can cook. You know, she comes with motherly skills already. Like, that's kind of a win, right? But the thing about it is, when you're kind of at the celebrity level, like, dare I say, the bar is raised a lot higher. You know, the bar is just a lot higher for that quality, that caliber of people, you know, the elites and all that shit, right? And then I would imagine you, like I said, cooking him some fish and spaghetti that shit doesn't really move me. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Do you realize what this nigga eats on a regular basis? Like, and you think your fish and spaghetti meant all that much to him? I don't think it did. I really don't. And I'm just saying, maybe that's a bitter pill, but I just don't think that shit meant that much to him. It wouldn't mean that much to me either if I was him, probably. But shout out to True Hype. Support the show, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out here. That super chat button is working. Shout out to True Hype. Smash that super chat button for me, y'all.
Give me the money. Give me the money for all that I would do. Give me the money.
To what she said in his post. She said Klay Thompson has these mood swings during game season. Look, all of us have flaws. None of us is perfect. No, it shouldn't shock me, but it is shock me. And on top of the fact that you're cheating. Aside, I feel bad for Meg, and I feel bad for the next person that get with Meg because she's not finna play no games with you.
Everybody, you know, this is a great example of the gender divide as well between black men and black women in particular. Because black men, you know, we're in the habit of keeping score lately. You know, ever since Kobe died, and then Kevin Samuels died, we've kind of taken note of the general temperature, how a lot of women look at just men in general. You know, we're feeling the hate rising, and it's like a hair trigger now for you know, backlash and reaction. You know, like niggas really can't wait for a bitch to slip up. And what's really fascinating is like we watched the Megan Thee Stallion situation where almost every man that's a hip hop fan is watching, like, you know, basically a brother go down at the hands of a chick. And not only like was it him going down for Meg Thee Stallion, he wasn't even messing with Meg technically. Like Megan had a whole boyfriend at the time, and he was off with another chick. Like once you find out the details of the story, and then she start acting all, you know, terrible, cock blocking basically. And what Tory tried to do, try to calm her down, try to appease her. And then after the fact, when the gunshots go off, he's still trying to look out for her. So what the men see is the dude basically sacrificing himself to protect the woman, right? Protect black women, as y'all say. But what we've come to find out, protect black women literally means go to jail, fuck you, nigga, you ain't shit. I think you did something to me. Like, to protect black women literally turned into, I think he shot me. Yet, black women want Meg Thee Stallion to win in life. And niggas are taking notes.
There was these articles that came out about Meg and Klay Thompson about a month ago. Because it was unverifiable, I didn't really pay no attention to it, but it was basically saying that Klay Thompson was cheating. Fast forward to now, Meg has confirmed that this man has been cheating. And he waited all this time to say he don't want a monogamous relationship. So all of the facts have not came out, so I'm not going to jump to.
He waited all this time. Yeah, you know what he did? He finally got to the censor of her Tootsie Roll Pop. And what do? Now he's going to give him another one. The nigga got all the way to her nougaty censor, got all the way to the bottom of her coochie, which it took him a while to get there. You know, shots to Meg. It's a long and deep coochie, apparently. It took him a while to get to the bottom. Once the nigga finally hit rock bottom, he was like, all right, think I've seen enough. How can I blame him? How can I blame him? I'm just saying, what did you expect anything better? Why? Why would you expect anything better? That's your fault. That is your fault as a grown woman for believing.
Klay Thompson, your eyes are clearly open, but is your brain closed for renovations?
Oh, shit. You know what? I think this is a first. I don't think I've ever featured a homosexual Asian on on my show, ever. Every now and then, you know, I play a gay dude's videos because, you know, gay dudes make content and shit. This is the first time I've ever found a homosexual Asian, and I used his videos on my show.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
Wow.
So gay. So gay.
Klay Thompson, your eyes are clearly open, but is your brain closed for renovations? Be serious for a second. You had Megan Thee Stallion, and you fumbled. Not just any woman, that woman. The Stallion. The standard.
Standard of what? Standard of what exactly? Like when people keep giving Megan all these accolades and all these props, I'm like, caliber of what? Standard of what? What do these words even mean anymore? It's like I don't even know what English means. You niggas are stealing the English language, and I don't like this shit. Shout out to Mr. Enigma with the $6. Are we really going to rely on the words of a documented liar? Real niggas believe in not believing these hoes. Hey, listen, man. I told you niggas, don't trust Meg the Stallion. Titties always lie, and so do twerking booty cheeks. Booty cheeks lie the most, and they stink sometimes.
But does anyone see that? No. Does anyone care about that? No. All they see is an aggressive black girl talking.
Meg the Stallion, aggressive black girl twerking. And wait a minute, before we even move on, shout out to my man, Jesse Lee, with the 20 ball.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
Shout out to Jesse. It cost a lot of money to bring the real.
It costs a lot of money to bring the real. And with this, I dress myself in cashmere. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine like jet flying, son of a gun, the biggest star of them all. It costs a lot of money to bring the real world champion on location. Only an Ivy and Ricky. We do it better than everybody else. Don't wrap me up. No.
Yeah, shout out to Ric Flair. You know what, Miss Cantrell? You know what I think? Why did everybody love this favorite drop? Because most of men, especially like in this demographic, in this audience, I think a lot of black and white America just wants to go back to the 80s in a lot of ways. Like, I think on a racial level, we both, black and white people, we want to go back to 80s level race relations. You know, we didn't always pretend to be friends, but everybody wasn't being all hostile and aggressive and assholes about it either. You know, there was genuine like and camaraderie and all that. You know, we all could relate to Ric Flair. You know, but back then you had niggas feeling like Ric Flair must be half. He must be like 1/4 nigga. You know, Ric Flair must be like a Melangen or something. The nigga must have a drop of nigga blood in him. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of people just kind of low key. We all love the 80s. Remember that VH1 TV show, I Love the 80s? That's really what it is, man. We all have a level of like collective, like nostalgia. And Ric Flair, especially that drop, I think it takes it home for us in a way that we can't always describe. You know, I love the America I was born into. This shit right now is gay and it smells weird.
To say I'm upset about Klay Thompson cheating on Megan Thee Stallion is an understatement. I'm so disappointed in that half-white black man. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, I want the best for Megan Thee Stallion 50-fold. And I was like, well, at least she got a light-skinned nigga. Klay don't seem like he's...
What did I tell you earlier? What did I tell you earlier? Look at what he just... At least she got you a light-skinned nigga. That's really what they wanted for Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know why light-skinned is like, you know, the top of the mountain for bitter bitches and repair. But they really wanted Klay to be her light-skinned good nigga retirement plan. The love of a good light-skinned man. That's all they wanted for Megan. That's all she needed is the love of a good light-skinned man to forgive her for her reckless, wayward twerking past. And shout out to Klay for refusing to be that nigga. He's like, I ain't the one.
Problematic. Wrong. He's a habitual line stepper. Damn, I just want the best for Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck. Shame. Sadness.
I ain't never. These niggas can't be. These niggas can't be like, they gotta be gay, bro. These niggas gotta be gay, bro. Like, I ain't never hit. Straight men don't say I want the best for Meg Thee Stallion, bro.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay.
Heterosexual men don't have that anywhere on their wish list. Never comes up in the world of heterosexual behavior. I just want the best for Megan. Like, imagine me walking into the strip club, like, I just want the best for these hoes. You know what that reminds me of? This nigga that goes around, he be on TikTok too. He goes around buying Dunkin' Donuts for the strippers for the hookers on the blade, bro. That's who this nigga is right now. You the nigga that be buying breakfast for the hookers on the blade. Niggas just be, he literally be feeding the hoes. He did it like, there's a couple of videos of the nigga. He be out there and be like, oh, yo, you know, you look hungry. Let me hook you up with something. And nigga be giving them Dunkin' Donuts and coffees and shit. That's this nigga out here trying to feed the hoes and shit, you know? I just want the best for Megan. Why?
And I'm really happy that I'm seeing so many black men the same level of upset for Megan Thee Stallion and at Klay Thompson that I'm seeing. I've seen a lot more black men than I have black women, which is interesting. But that means we all love her because we all should love Megan Thee Stallion. Megan, goddamn it, we sorry.
Listen, you know, there's another thing about female rappers too. Most men that are fans of female rappers, I think they're gay, bro. Like, don't ever pull up next to me in traffic and be a nigga bumping Meg Thee Stallion or Glorilla. 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and the nigga ain't got me. And then you look over next to it, and it's a nigga bopping hard as shit to these bitches rapping about how niggas ain't shit. Bro, these niggas gotta be gay, bro. Like, and female rap attracts homosexual behaviors.
Shit.
It just does. I don't see any other way around it. I don't see any other way to work that equation. Female rap attracts homosexual behaviors. Speaking of which, you know who had to get in on it? You know who had to drop a remix, right? Tony Gaskins.
Tell she got a good heart.
You hear this nigga, right?
You could tell she got a good heart. You could tell she got a good heart. You could tell she got a good heart.
Remix. Why is Tony Gaskins telling us that Meg Thee Stallion got a good heart? Why? Tony, did you know Meg? Did you know her? Did you know her before the money? Did you know her before the fame? Why are you trying to? And like, niggas really just lie to each other about the nature of the community. This is one of those reasons why like right-wing black men, especially once the the content and internet world started to really get popping. This is why dudes be kind of having such viciousness and critique for the community. Because like, you niggas will get up here and tell bold-faced lies about the community. You tell the type of lies that get niggas hurt, bro. You niggas be telling the type of lies that get niggas hurt.
You could tell she got a good heart. You could tell she want to love a man. She want to give love. She want to give all her love. I knew from the beginning Klay Thompson didn't deserve her. I knew from the beginning that he was going to be on some games. I already knew it because he not built like that to value a black woman.
See, Tony Gaskins knows a good light-skinned man when he sees one, all right? Tony Gaskins probably has experience with good light-skinned men. And if Meg Thee Stallion needs any guidance finding her another good light-skinned man, I'm pretty sure Tony Gaskins knows how to find one. Found one before, he can find one again, right?
I knew from the beginning, Klay Thompson didn't deserve her. I knew from the beginning that he was gonna be on some games. I already knew it because he's not built like that to value a black woman. Now, yes, you could say she don't value herself because of the music she make, but a lot of people don't understand.
She's actually a beautiful soul, and this is just art. Don't judge her for her art.
Like that to value a black woman. Now, yes, you could say she don't value.
Wait. Is Klay Thompson too light skinned for a black woman? Real question. Is Klay, because not every light skinned nigga is too light skinned, but is Klay too light skinned for a black woman? Because that's really what it was. It was a cultural mismatch. Maybe that's what it is. She need to get her like a light skinned real nigga. Klay, like, you know, he's a light skinned nigga, but you know, and Clarence's parents got a real good marriage, that type shit. You know what I'm saying? He comes from a good bunny. He comes from good people. He's not the right kind of light-skinned nigga for her. She need a light-skinned nigga that know how to cook crack. Klay Thompson does not know the proper measurements to cook good crack. That is not the type of nigga that Meg Thee Stallion need to be with. Right. She need a light-skinned nigga that's a gangbanger like Chris Brown. You know what, Meg Thee Stallion? Meg Thee Stallion need a light-skinned nigga that beat bitches up. That's really what it is, all right? Because that's the other side of light-skinned niggas. Light-skinned niggas beat the hell out of bitches. But I'm just saying, Meg Thee Stallion, she had her the wrong type of light-skinned nigga. She needed a light-skinned gangbanger nigga that beat bitches up. If Meg Thee Stallion was with a man that beat bitches up, they would be together today and she would be happy. She would be rapping and she would be happy. You know what they say about abusive light-skinned niggas? They always have 2 or 3 girlfriends. Shout out to Harambe with the $4.99. Gaskin got to put on some gloves and step in the ring. I want to take some anger out on him. Dude, he's such a matriarchal cuck. Bro, it's something about dudes like that niggas like Tony make you want to fight him, bro. I swear to God. It's something about them. They just make you want to fight him. And it ain't gonna solve nothing. You're gonna get up and you're gonna be simping even harder after this ass whooping. But it's like the universe demands a pound of flesh and a drop of blood, you know?
I already knew it because he's not built like that to value a black woman. Now, yes, you could say she don't value herself because of the music she make, but a lot of people don't understand. When you can make millions, you're gonna lose a little bit of value too. You could tell she got a good heart. You could tell she want to love a man.
What has she done in all of her dating history? Like, people just be saying shit, bro. This is why black culture is in such trash, yo. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about a topic I want to do for content. We'll probably have a panel on this one because I'm not going to do a panel tonight. You know what? By the way, I got to get up in the morning now. I'm back on the grind again. My disability / extended vacation / workman's comp / I just don't feel like it anymore. That's over now. I'm back in the working world. I got to get up early too now. I got to get up early with you niggas now. God damn it. So we're not doing a panel right now, but maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna get on a little bit earlier and we'll do a panel. But this is what I was thinking, right? Because niggas like Tony Gaskins are great. You know, one example of it, right? Black culture is starting to go out of style. It really is, man. Black culture is really starting to go out of style. And I'm putting together some ideas of how to express this content, but I think this is one of the reasons why it's like you know, all the dating content is at a fever pitch, like because the community itself is disintegrating, and not only that, I mean, these two things are happening parallel: the disintegration and the loss of mojo that Black America is kind of facing right now. Like, listen, Freeman's Journal, you know exactly where I'm going with this, right? Not only rap and R&B and the cultural touchstones are dead. I saw this weeks ago. It's been more than a year, maybe. I think Kendrick Lamar was the last rapper to top in the Billboard the charts or whatever. Like, there is no popular, like really, really popular Black artistry at all right now. Yeah, you were ahead of your time with post-Black America, but like that's a content maybe tomorrow. But yeah, and I do kind of want to get some opinion on that one too. So that's definitely a panel-worthy topic. You know, today we're just going to talk shit about Meg Thee Stallion and all these sucker-ass niggas. Speaking of which, I think we got to, you know what? Before we even get to the last part, let me run this one video. Shout out to the Angry Man. Angry Man rarely disappoints. He didn't let me down on this one either.
Every single time one of these celebrities has a failed relationship, here you guys come to the internet with all of your trauma, all of your old trauma, everything that you ever went through. The moment I saw this on the internet, the moment I saw that Meg Thee Stallion was accusing Klay Thompson of cheating, I knew instantly.
All you bitches would start thinking about the last nigga that cheated on you, and now you're going to declare war. All across the internet, these chicks declaring war on Klay Thompson. They declaring war on their own men. They declaring war on all good men.
As a straight...
Well, yeah. I don't even know where this guy is going on. I have not previewed this video. I previewed pretty much everyone else, but this one, I found this right before I went live. And so we're going to end this one right here. But I'm just curious. Do you think
you're going to straight man that's a pastor and a licensed therapist? I want to talk about...
Oh, no, that's the recipe for simping. That nigga got a simp resume. He didn't even get 10 seconds into the video. That is a simping resume. The nigga, a straight man who is a pastor and a therapist, bro. I don't think you can obtain those dual degrees. You can't master those dual interests without becoming a simp on the way. And he cockeyed. Oh my God, this nigga is a loser all the way around. Jesus Christ. The nigga is a pastor, a therapist, and a cockeyed simp. Lord have mercy. So I need to say a prayer. Father, protect us from the ways of evil in this world.
Give me the money. Give me the money for all that I would do. Give me the money.
I had to say a protection prayer before we jump into this nigga church.
As a straight man that's a pastor and a licensed therapist, I want to talk about the psychological and spiritual reasons Klay cheated on Meg Thee Stallion. It's because he wanted to.
Okay, well, yeah. So far, we're cool.
It's because he wanted to. I'm seeing think pieces here and a think piece here. It all boils down to it's because he wanted to. There is...
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. It has nothing to do with flaws in your coochie. Every now and then, I will say it could be flaws in your character as a woman. You know, there is a saying among men, when old pussy getting on your nerves, new pussy always make you feel better, right? Sometimes, like, you know, there is that. I will say that, but generally speaking, that's a you thing. Not that it's in him.
No deep psychological reason for cheating. There is no deep theological reason for cheating. There is no deep philosophical reason for cheating. Cheaters cheat because they want to. And I think when we ask ourselves, why did he cheat on somebody so great as Meg Thee Stallion? We are doing a disservice to ourselves, because that question leads us to believe that there is something we can do that will stop a cheater from being a cheater.
Well, one, we're just taking Megan's word, by the way, which is, you know, I refuse to do. What happened the last time you took Megan at her word, y'all? Remember the last time you all believed Megan? This is why I don't want nothing good for Megan to happen, but you niggas still believe in Megan.
I'm telling you, man, this the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
American Man, he probably charges like $80 an hour for this advice. You know, we're lucky he's doing TikTok for free. This is like really like $1 million business. Nigga charges by the word.
Like, can I go to the gym enough? Can I make enough money? Can I be nice enough? Can I have sex enough? Can I be celibate enough? Can I go to church enough? What can I do to stop a cheater from being a cheater? And the truth is, nothing you do will ever be good enough to stop someone with low character from having low character. Nothing. If you've ever been cheated on, it had nothing to do with you and everything to do with what was going on in that person.
You know, I feel like he's trying to give all of the angry hoes on the internet a pep talk, because you know all the hoes on the internet feel a collective loss right now, because Klay was really all of their man, right? As Megan, you know, got her good light-skinned man retirement program, they felt a level of hope for themselves, right? We talked about this earlier. And he's now trying to like unbreak these bitches' hearts, bro. That's really what he's trying to do, is unbreak these bitches' hearts, man. This is crazy work. Nigga went to 11 years of therapy school for this shit. Actually, therapy school is probably like 18 weeks. It's probably not even that long. Hell, I think CDL school probably lasts longer than therapy school.
You're never good enough to give someone the character their parents should have helped them develop. You'll never be good enough. And you should never internalize that. Cheating is about what's going on in them. It has nothing to do with you. And a therapist I really love and admire named Vernique Esther, she posted a video. She said, do y'all want to know what stops a man from cheating? And she drew a picture and
him. That's literally it, him. You know, this is like another like relationship phenomenon. A woman will stay with a guy through all of his cheating, all of his philandering. And then once he kind of like gets it out of his system and he's like, you know, I'm gonna finally be good to this woman, she starts cheating on him. She punished that nigga as soon as he falls all the way in love again. Punish the fuck out that nigga. It's a cold game, bro. It's a really cold game.
She pointed at him and she said, it's this man. That's the only thing that's going to stop a cheater from being a cheater. So when we see somebody get cheated on, it's important that we do not internalize their behavior as a reflection of what we could have done in the dynamic. That's not how cheating works. Cheating happens because people lack character, period. That's the end of the story. There's no deep psychological, philosophical, theological reason for it. Cheating happens because people lack character.
I mean, honestly, I do tend to agree with that. Like I said, it's a you thing. It's an issue, not issue per se. I'm not going to call it an issue, but you cheat because you are who you are. These are the things that make you happy in life. You know, it's like the Conan thing. What is best in life? For Black men, pussy is what's best in life. That's the long and short of it. For a lot of men, sex with women is what's best in life. And there is no kind of, there's not a lot of fixing that from the outside. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of fixing that there from the outside. Nigga has to do some internal things and work out himself. And maybe that's what Klay's doing. Maybe Klay's in a relationship gym. Maybe Klay's trying to get himself together for a better woman. All right. What if Meg Thee Stallion was just his starter bitch? Now he's gonna get him a really good woman and be better for her. He was practicing on Meg. And you know what? I think that's probably the future for Meg Thee Stallion. Like I said earlier, you curse to just be practice for good guys. You know, a good dude who had a rough time, who just kind of need to get his legs back under him. Nigga got to get his read. You know how like when you're having a bad shooting game, maybe you got to go in there and hit a couple of layups. You're just going to be a layup for guys going forward. That's all it is. You're just going to be layups. That's really all it is. I don't think good men are in your future. You are bound to be a good nigga's practice for now and evermore. That's it. You're just going to be layups for the light-skinned good men. You're just going to be layups. That's it. That is your curse, Megan. You're just going to be a layup for every good guy that ever tries with you. As soon as he's done with you, he's going to marry a decent, respectable woman who never twerks in public, who has her own good parents that she can share. She has her own good family to bring to the relationship. You know, he's not making his family work overtime because this bitch was born in a crack house. None of these things. You're gonna be the practice girl. You're gonna be the test girlfriend from now on, until you stick to rappers and niggas on your niggas on your level. Battle rappers. Watch her next man be a battle rapper. She gonna do the Remy Martin thing. Her next man gonna be a battle rapper nobody ever heard of. But you know what? It's almost time. I gotta eat some dinner and go to sleep. Like I said, I gotta get up early. I'm a working schmuck again. Shout out to everybody in the workforce. Got a job now. Back on the grind. Appreciate you guys supporting the show. Like the video, people. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support, all your donations. Couldn't do this shit without you guys.
I need that money.
But we are out of here. Best wishes to Klay Thompson. May there be a good woman in the future right around the corner from him. What if he finds him a good black woman? What are you going to say next? What if Klay Thompson settles down and marries a strong, independent black woman? What you going to say then? Anyway.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
All right, real quick, we got to stop just for one more second. American Man, shout out to you. Big props to you. This is a hell of a line. She's not a game ball. She's a shoot around ball. That is exactly what I was trying to describe. That was the perfect. That was just perfect. Nigga remixed this shit and made a hit. God damn it, that is exactly what I was trying to say. You are never going to be the game ball. You are a shoot around ball. You a kickball. Megan Thee Stallion is a kickball from now on. You ain't never going to be the game ball that takes it to the Final Four. No, you're a kickball from now on, bitch.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.